Hey everybody! So today I'm going to be removing one of my gel nails. So I think I'm going to do this one, this way you guys can see how to remove stones. Like I'm going to do like an at-home version, because when I was trying to find something for my clients due to all this COVID stuff, there really wasn't many to remove hard gel nails or acrylic, so hopefully I'll be doing acrylic next at home. So that's what I'm going to do for you guys today. So there's a couple things, like you can't soak off hard gel nails. Hard gel nails, they're made of a fluid gel. So it's a one phase. Like, okay, let me show you. So hard gels come in containers like this. It is not a powder at all. These cannot be soaked off, like I said. They are literally a gel-like consistency. So you put on your primers and everything else, and then your entire nail is made up of a substance like this. This one is a pink one. It does come in clear, and they do have colors for like ombres and Frenches and stuff like this. This has to be cured in a UV or LED lamp in order to be hardened. So the great thing and benefit about using hard gels like this is that they are lightweight. They are great for other people that are especially prone to acrylic lifting, especially if it's like not your prep. I have encountered this myself with clients. You know, these are cosmetic products and not everything it works for everybody. So I do offer hard gel extensions as well as acrylic extensions in my salon. So sometimes it's preference. People do like the feel of hard gel. So hard gel, you don't have to make it as thick as acrylic in order to be as sturdy. You can make them a lot thinner and they still have a lot of strength, but they are a pain to remove. So I'm gonna start by, if you're gonna remove your own stones, make sure that you wear protective eyewear. I am wearing those right now, just some regular safety glasses. So you can remove crystals in a few ways. So I have some old nippers. These ones are still a little bit sharp, but preferably older ones that you don't care about. These are extra old, so this is to help me get off like the big charm. You can see like they don't even close anymore. I just grip off big charms with them. This is a toenail nipper, and then this one here is from Glitz. I think this one's like $10 or $15, but this one's like really sharp. So if I can't get it off with this one, I can use this one. But you can do whatever it is that you can. So I'm gonna take off this charm. So I'm gonna go underneath the charm and I'm gonna just start pressing because I have gel around my charm and around my crystals. So I want to make sure that you are positioning your hand in a way that you are not going to injure yourself. So I'm like squeezing and clipping right underneath. So you can see that I'm starting to separate the charm from my enhancement. So that one I would have to do extra work with. So this one is thinner, so it can get right up underneath there. And I can see that it's already doing a little bit more than what the other one is. Just make sure you see how I'm like pressing my other finger against it. You want to make sure that there's always going to be something that is giving you some sort of balance when it comes to doing this stuff. There we go. So this way you can see. So you can see the charm still has even some gel polish or whatever on there, but you can see that even if I was to like just to do a fill on this and not remove it, like I didn't really gouge my other product underneath. So where you can take like your small nipper and get the smaller stuff. This one I don't really care for, only because like I usually get my small ones off with this, just because this is a double spring nipper, so it has 1 and then 2 where it hooks, so you can't like open it up any further, but it does come off. So if you're at home, this will work. You will just have to work at it slightly harder because of the double spring action. Just make sure that you aren't cutting yourself. Definitely don't want to cut yourself. I'm getting all of these little beads off as well because I did use a bunch. Okay, so now I have all my crystals and bits off. Toss everything. I do not save them. I don't think anybody should. So the next thing is I'm going to take a straight edge clipper. This is one of my older ones, so it's a little bit rusty and stuff, but I use this to clip off extensions. So the first thing that you want to do is that you want to look right up underneath here to see the height of the hyponychium. So I do have a long hyponychium on my thumb. So hyponychium is where the skin grows up under the nail onto the bottom side of the nail plate. So this one does not have one, but if this was growing up, I would want to cut it above where it is. So if it was here, I'd want to cut it here, but I don't have one. So now you see that I have it at a downward angle going up. You don't want to cut it completely straight across. I'm going to hold this here. Okay. So I hold it this way, it doesn't have as much torque on my finger. So you can see that my skin is still intact underneath there. You can toss this piece because I do not need it. Now I'm going to take a 100 grit file. So this is a Tammy Taylor purple Terminator file. So this might be like if you were a consumer purchasing files, maybe an 80 grit file might be better suited to close to this, and this one is a 150 grit file. So the lower the number, the more coarse the file. The higher the number, the more soft the file. So this way you guys can see side-by-side comparison. This one is from Crystal Nails. So I'm going to use my 100 grit file to reduce my nail, because I don't want any bulk. So when you're removing gel nails, see, I'm pulling back my skin. You don't want to remove everything when you're doing gel nails or removing them, because you want to allow the last little bit to kind of grow out, and this way you're not damaging your natural nail. Now if you're a nail tech like myself, you totally can do that and remove it all the way. That is personal preference. If you have an e-file at home, you definitely could do that. Okay, so now you can see that I'm starting to reduce the bulk. So this can take a while if you are hand filing at home, but it is not impossible. So I always tell my clients, or have been, especially since this quarantine, that don't try to do everything in one sitting, because you will get frustrated. Now, even pressure, that is important. Even pressure, as well as making sure that you don't keep the file in one spot, is extremely important. If you keep the file in one spot, this will generate heat and will cause you discomfort. So after I do a little bit of work and stuff, mind you, I'm holding my finger underneath here because I want to create my finger to be stable, like create stabilization, I guess you can say. Okay, check it. Okay, so I've reduced more of the bulk from the apex area that was there. Now, if you have thicker nails, obviously this will take longer, or if you have thinner nails, which hopefully you do not, it won't take as long, because if they were already thinner, you probably would have broken them off by now. But of course, the thinness is also determined by the shape and the length of the enhancement. So now I'm reducing the free edge. We're going in a downward motion. Now I'm not doing this. It may appear this way, but I'm going in one down, down and then up, down and then up. I'm only going once down, and when I go like this, it's only once over, like this. I'm not going back and forth. Okay, so I have a plastic manicure brush. Just want to kind of see like where I'm at now. So I've reduced most of the product on the free edge. Looks like I have a little bit more thickness on this side. And I haven't even like really touched like back here, like in the cuticle area. You can see that it's still shiny and intact, and my cuticle on my nail plate is still there. My eponychium is still intact. So now I'm just going to focus on the areas that I haven't really touched yet, which were back here. Now, I feel a cool sensation. I wish that I can show you that, but it's like a cool sensation, like a cold air. That's how I know like I'm getting close to the natural nail. So now I'm going to go here on the side, because this is my blind side when you're doing stuff yourself. So this side is my blind side. Okay. Okay, let me look now. Okay, so my free edge is very small now. I can even get it lower than that. So now I'm going to check the body of the nail. And it looks like, because right here on my blind side, of course, I still have bulky product. So I'm going to go right in there, focus on there. Not extra aggressively, because I'm getting towards the end. So I'm sure that you can tell that I'm going slower now, longer strokes as well. Okay, let me get right in here. So you can see by the side profile of the nail, there is still bulk of the product right back in here. Let's see if I can rock it to show you guys right here, and then it's still flat. So my nails are very naturally flat. Like I always tell my clients, like if you look how much like I build, because like my nails, my natural nails are very, very flat. If you have a very high natural arch, most people do not want that, but that means that you'll use less product. Focusing on where the bulk of the product is. And also, I think I forgot to say in the beginning, when you have, okay, so when you have a file like this, I mean, the file has hit me a couple times up here, but that's because like I season the file. So you see how the edges are white? When I get this file, this edge is purple. So I just take another file of the same grit, and then I remove the edges like this off. So anyways, so this was a Cover Pink extension. So you can see now that I can actually see my natural nail line here. That's how I know that I'm getting very, very close, because now the product is not opaque. It is actually translucent now. Not transparent because I can't see it all the way. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-shape my free edge while there's still product on it. I'm just going to make it round. Especially when removing your nails, the best nail shape is round, because this way you don't have to worry about corners. Okay. Nice roundish shape, that's good enough. And then, so now I can really see how thick my product is. Only slightly thicker than what I thought. So this extra white under here, this is my natural nail, and then the product sitting on top of it. So, and this is a little bit thick right here, so I'm going to reduce that. So I'm gonna reduce the thicker areas last right now. Get my blind side again. Getting back there, okay. So now I'm going to switch to the 150 grit file. So this is to just refine everything. So I'm going to touch this up. Okay, so now you can see right here in this area right here, this little spot here now has no product. You can see the little dot, which I'm okay with. That's fine. So now you can see that the nail is actually flexible. Okay, so I still have product on the rest. So I will take this and also make this thin. You can leave it slightly thicker if you wish. That's 100% your preference. Whatever it is that you're the most comfortable with. I think doing it like this is probably one of the best. I would prefer not to have this be as thin as it is. But again, my blind side. So I'm just going to take a wipe with some alcohol on it. This way I can wipe it and show you guys. You don't have to do this. You can go right into polishing at this point, or a full manicure. But this is what the finished nail looks like. So now after I've done the alcohol, you can see that here. So right here, this is product. All of this part here, oops, let's see if I can focus. So all of this here is product. This little part here, this part back here, even this piece here, this is cuticle on my nail plate. This over here, right here, this is all natural nail. So if you look at it this way, then you can see how thin the product actually is. So this will be safe. This whole nail is 100% flexible right now. I can even push this side that has more product on it because gel is flexible. So it does have that extra movement, whereas acrylic does not. So I really hope that this helped you guys remove your gel nails. I really appreciate you guys watching and sharing my video. Hopefully you can share this to other people that actually need this. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!